Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy. Home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top 5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Terrapins. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Maryland 7, Ohio State 0.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Looking downfield. It's Turner. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete downfield. You get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Brings up 3rd down.
offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Can he get there on the ground? The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Of course, a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, it doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Runs through the defender. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Turner. He's going to take off here. They'll make the first down in that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Handoff from the shotgun. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Send the back in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick throw caught on the left side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Back to pass. It's Turner. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks that one right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
That's the end of the first one. With the score, Maryland 7, Ohio State 3.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking right. This one caught. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Terrapins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Trucks through the defender. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the Terrapins pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial third down play right here. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, that's a great example of the defense selling out to stop a third down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage, and when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
And now the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll stop him short of the line of game.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Maryland.
The Terrapins line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So nothing on the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. He's moving out of the pocket. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins.
This gives you an idea of the versatility of this offense, Chris. 3rd down and goal from the 1-yard line. A lot of people would think they're going to run the football, but instead they trust the quarterback to make a good decision, great execution, and an easy touchdown for the offense.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Ohio State, 3.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He pulls in the catch, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Looking to pass. It's Turner. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And a sophomore making an impact play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Scanning the field, it's Turner. The pass rush closing in. Eludes the rush. He doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Always looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Terrapins. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
They go up 18 after the PAT. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Terrapins will kick this away to start the second half. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Buckeyes will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the marker. Quarterback making some changes at the line. second down. We're going to throw it. Makes the catch. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Field. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Easy.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try.
Pound 55 wheat. Tuna.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The ball is caught. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
The game makes it second and medium. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters and try to take some shots off of play action and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
26-yard line. It's third down.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, they tried to grind out for those 2 yards, and they came. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Buckeyes come to the line looking at crank. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. The offense right from the line, playing with tempo now. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. They get it, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to try to use his legs here. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Maryland 21, Ohio State 3.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback keeps the football. Already got the 1st down, but looking for more yardage. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It almost is like the quarterback just said to himself, I've got this. I'm going to find a way to pick up this 1st down. He gets the 1st, they keep the chains moving.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Off target with the throw, incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Your quarterback keeps it on the option. And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further.
Well, with a quarterback like this, you can understand this call, trying to call his own number. He's got the athletic ability to get it done, but the defense does a nice job of not allowing him to get to that goal line.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Back out on the field now. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Look at him run through those tacklers. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Hand off to the single back. The Terrapins are going to keep this drive rolling.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And the Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made down inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Number 82.
Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side on that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Ohio State, 9.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. It's Santiago. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Buckeyes come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. He finds some space. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
No huddle now for the offense.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looks like he's going to run it. Finding space at the 20. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 50. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Past the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Ohio State, 9.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Santiago. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, what a move. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble. Gets into space at the 50. Enough for the first, but still going. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The offense going with the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made after the completion. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Hit just as he throws the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
How about about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And the back now goes in motion. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Maryland.
Okay,
The
ready?
offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time.
Cricket.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.